It's currently 9:47 p.m. Here's where I am currently on the third Anka polystyrene drawing project. I recall finishing the details for the back of the top wrappings during the afternoon hours, and then I started working on the details for the bottom wrappings, starting with the front side and then moving onto the left side, and by extension onto the back side of the bottom wrappings a bit. For this I used just the ultrafine point of this dual tip Sharpie marker, and I used these ultrafine point Sharpie markers for whenever the details touch the edge of this winged scarab on the front side of the bottom wrappings. I got these McRibs when my mom and I made a stop at our local McDonald's. The one closest to her place. After she drove me to the Wegmans I work at. So that I could participate in today's Paninis Day event. That Wegmans was having today as part of Employee Appreciation Week for the winter. It was around 2 p.m. when me and my mom left. Her place, and she drove me first to the Wegmans I work at, and then to our local McDonald's. Just so my mom could get me these 2 McRibs. As I walked through the produce department to get to the break room, which was where the Paninis Day event was held, I saw a few co-workers that I recognize at this point. I know their names. And as I walked while off duty. I briefly greeted them and waved to them as I walked past. Once in the break room, I went up to one of the two female coworkers who were running the Paninis Day event. I was asked by the one on the left, standing right next to the other coworker, if I wanted a panini with either pizza sauce or pesto sauce, since the name of today's event was officially Red and Green Panini Day. Or both, and I said that I wanted both. And so I got two paninis, one with pizza sauce and one with pesto sauce. And I recall it taking roughly 5 minutes for those paninis to be toasted, during which I made some small talk with some of the coworkers who were in the break room at the time, including the two female coworkers who were running the Paninis Day event. There were more than a handful of coworkers in the break room at the time, but it wasn't packed at all. Even though the break room at the Wegmans I work at is pretty small. Here's where I am currently on Oceania. And here's where I am currently in terms of clearing out and restoring the ancient city. Here's where I am currently on the task sets for the current episodic event on Elvenar.